Hi, I'm Christopher Marks, and this is The Title Goes Here. Story that happened to me several months ago. That part is going to have to get cut out of the video. I have a friend. Let's assume I have a friend. Let's assume. I know it's hard to believe, but for a few seconds, in the interest of me telling you this story, let's assume that I actually have friends and keep the company and companionship of other human beings. I don't. Let's say my friend's name is John. This is his actual name. Now, let's assume John is one of the 0.4% of the population that can eat the taquitos they make at 7-Eleven. Okay? So, one night, me and a couple of my friends, including but by no means limited to John, passed by a 7-Eleven. And while we're in there, John acquires his taquitos, and we get back in the car. This is when things in the night started to get a little strange. This is the period of the night that I was unable to recover from. This is that point in the night where things started to happen that horrified me. The night always reaches that point before I decide to go to bed. I can go to bed at 6:30 while the sun is still up, and the night would have still reached a point at which I was horrified by something that happened. Getting sidetracked. Okay, so John has acquired his taquitos. We all get back in the car. John has begun to consume the taquitos in my car. A horrible aroma has arisen in the car. And I had to inquire, and I did this as tactfully as possible. I want you to know. God, what is that stench? Now, the smell of these gas station taquitos, I don't think you really understand. I assumed that I was going to turn around, and in the back seat, one of my friends has just had an apocalyptic bowel spasm or something. But no, this was the taquitos. I have encountered festering wound sites, advanced stages of septicemia that smell better than these taquitos. I've literally never been more repulsed by a smell in my life. What are they made out of? Anyhow, anyone who can eat 7-Eleven gas station taquitos and not have an apocalyptic bowel spasm deserves the food poisoning they are eventually going to get. And the odor, thank God, didn't linger. If you're eating something and it smells like septic wound / apocalyptic bowel spasm, you really maybe need to examine the choices you're making with your life. At some point, your life's going to reach a point where nothing profitable is going to happen. Back in my car that night with those apocalyptic taquitos.